Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kamal Lata, Assistant Teacher of Black Diamond Public School. And today's topic is 21st Century Skills. The term 21st Century Skills refers to a broad set of knowledge, skills, work habits, and characters, traits that are believed by educators, school reformer, college professor, employers, and others to be critically important to success in today's world, particularly in college program and contemporary careers and workplaces. Generally speaking, 21st century skills can be applied in all academic subject areas and in all educational career and civic settings throughout a student's life. It is so important in all academic areas. It should be noted that the 21st century skills concepts encompasses a wide-ranging and amorphous body of knowledge and skills that is not easy to define and that has not been officially codified or categorized. While the term is widely used in education, it is not always defined consistently, which can lead to confusion and divergent interpretation. In addition, a number of related terms including applied skills, cross-curricular skills, cross-disciplinary skills, interdisciplinary skills, transferable skills, non-cognitive skills, and soft skills, among others, are also widely used in reference to the general form of knowledge and skill commonly associated with 21st century skills. While these different terms may not be strictly synonymous and they may have divergent or specialized meaning in certain technology context, this diverse set of skills are being addressed in this one entry for the purpose of particularly and usefulness. While the specific skills deemed to be 21st century skills may be defined, categorized, and determined differently from person to person, place to place, or school to school, the term does reflect a general, if somewhat loose and shifting consensus. The following list provided a brief illustrative overview of the knowledge, skills, work habits, and characters traits commonly associated with 21st century skills, and that examples are critical thinking, problem solving, reasoning, analyzing, interpretation, synthesizing information, all are the commonly associated traits of 21st century skills. Research skills and practices, interrogative questioning, creativity, artisticity, curiosity, imagination, innovation, personal expression, perseverance, self-direction, planning, self-discipline, adaptability, initiative. Oral and written communication, public speaking and presenting, listening, all are the commonly used traits of 21st century skills, and it also associates leadership, teamwork, collaboration, cooperation, facility in using virtual workspaces, information and communication technology, literacy, media and internet literacy, data interpretation and analysis, civic, ethical and social literacy, scientific literacy and reasoning, all are the traits of 21st century skills. Environmental and conservation literacy, ecosystems understanding, health and wellness literacy, including nutrition, diet, exercises and public health safety. While many individuals and organizations have proposed definition of 21st century skills, and most states have adopted learning standards that include or address cross-disciplinary skills, and some of the reforms of 21st century skills are, generally speaking, the 21st century skill concept is motivated by the belief that teaching students the most relevant, useful, in demand, and universally applicable skills should be prioritized in today's school, and by the related belief that many schools may not sufficiently prioritize such skills or effectively teach them to students. The basic idea is that students who will come of age in the 21st century need to be taught different skills than those learned by students in the 20th century, and that the skill they learn should reflect the specific demands that will be placed upon them in a complex, competitive, knowledge-based, information-age, technology-driven economy and society. While 21st century skills are relevant to all areas of schooling and academic study, and the skill may be taught in a wide variety of in school and outside of a school setting. There are a few primary ways in which 21st century skills intersect with effort to improve school. In 21st century skills, teachers may be more intentional about teaching cross-disciplinary skills in subject area courses. For example, in a science course, a student might be required to learn research method that can also be applied in other disciplines, articulate technical scientific concept in verbal, written and graphic forms, present lab results to a panel of working scientists or use technologies, software program and multimedia application as an extension of an assigned project. States as creating organizations and school may require 21st century skills to be taught and assessed in courses. For example, states can adopt learning standards that explicitly describe cross-disciplinary skills, and assessments may be designed or modified to evaluate whether students have acquired and mastered certain skill. Schools and teachers may use educational approaches that inherently encourage or facilitate the acquisition of cross-disciplinary skills. For example, educational strategies such as authentic learning, demonstration of learning, or project-based learning tend to be cross-disciplinary in nature, and students in the process of completing a research project, for example, may have to use a variety of applied skills, multiple technology, and new ways of analyzing and processing information, while also taking initiative, thinking creatively, planning out the process, and working collaboratively in term with other students. School may also allow students to pursue alternative learning pathways in which students earn academic credit and satisfy graduation requirements by completing an internship, apprenticeship, or volunteer experience. In this case, students might acquire a variety of practical job-related skills and academic coursework, and meeting the same learning standards required of students in more traditional academic courses. And some of the debates are there in 21st century skills. That is, while there is broad agreement that today's students need different skills than were perhaps taught to previous generation, and that cross-disciplinary skills such as writing, critical thinking, self-initiative, group collaboration, and technological literacy are essential to success in higher education. Modern workplaces and adult life, there is a great deal of debate about 21st century skill. From what skills are more important to how such skills should be taught. Allow a minute. Sorry for interruption. While there is a broad agreement that today's students need different skills than were perhaps taught to previous generations, and the cross-disciplinary skills such as writing, critical thinking, self-initiative, group collaboration, and technological literacy are essentials to success in higher education, modern workplaces, and adult life. There is still a great deal of debate about 21st century skill, from what skills are most important to how such skills should be taught to their appropriate role in public education. Given that there is no clear consensus on what skill specifically constitute 21st century skill, the concepts tend to be interpreted and applied in different way from state to state or school to school, which can lead to ambiguity, confusion, and inconsistency. And this calls for placing a greater emphasis on cross-disciplinary skills in public education. Generally speaking, a response to the perceptions that most public schools pay insufficient attention to the post-secondary preparation and success of students. In other words, the concept has become a touchstone in a large debate about what public schools should be teaching and what the purpose of public education should be. Is the purpose of public education to get a student to pass a test and earn a high school diploma, or is the purpose to prepare a student for success in higher education and modern career? The push to prioritize 21st century skills is typically motivated by the belief that all students should be equipped with the knowledge, skills, work habits, and character traits they will need to pursue continued education and challenging career after graduation, and that a failure to adequately prepare students effectively denies them opportunities with potentially significant consequence for our economy, democracy, and society. A related debate center of the distinction between knowledge and skills, and how school and teachers may interpret or misinterpret the concepts. Some educators argue that it's not possible to teach cross-disciplinary skills separately from knowledge and conceptual understanding. For example, students can't learn to write well if they don't have ideas, facts, principles, and philosophies to write about. The basic idea is that 21st century skill is an artificial concept that can't be separated out from subject area knowledge and instruction. Other educators may argue that cross-disciplinary skills have historically been ignored or under-prioritized in school, and the push to give more emphasis and attention to these skills is simply a common sense response to a changing world. And the following list provided a few additional examples of representative arguments that may be made in support of teaching 21st century skill. In today's world, information and knowledge are increasing at such an pace that today could not be proven to be a false tomorrow, and the jobs that students will get after they graduate may not yet exist. For this reason, students need to be taught how to process and use information, and they need adaptable skills they can apply in all area of life. Just teaching them ideas and facts without teaching them how to use them in real life setting is no longer enough. School needs to adapt and develop new way of teaching and learning that reflect a changing world. The purpose of school should be to prepare students for success after graduation, and therefore school need to prioritize the knowledge and skill that will be in the greatest demand, such as those skills deemed to be most important by college professor and employer. Only teaching students to perform well in school or on a test is no longer sufficient. That's why it's told that the illiterate of the 21st century not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn and relearn. And move to next slide. That is 21st century skills framework. Before going to that framework, I want to say some characteristics of the 21st century. The 21st century has brought about changes in every walk of life, particularly in economic order with respect to production and economy. The 21st century is a mark of the transition from the industrial age to the knowledge age. While the value chain in the industrial age goes through extracting, manufacturing, assembly, marketing and distribution to products, the chain in the knowledge age is through data, information knowledge, expertise and marketing to services respectively. And Thrilling Fedel 2009 and Nose 2012 refers to this transition as the shift from material labor to immaterial, weightless production, for which process-oriented skills such as teamwork or problem solving are needed. These changes in the economic order has required many new skills or has altered existing skills that individuals need to possess. Modern workplaces need staff who can solve non-routine problems, perform complex communication and have social skills. Although economic order is the major area of change, the changes brought along with the new century are not limited to it. Besides the requirement of workplace intensive, easy interaction with digital media, tools and platforms such as smartphones, social media require informed decision making, which is possible by acquiring new knowledge and skills that are essential rather than desirable. Individuals are living a life in which they are bombarded with an overabundance of information through technology tools like television or computers. It is a fact that information available by media tools is not always reliable. Anyone can upload content to the internet. The result of the internet searches may be outdated or irrelevant, and accessing information may require research skill and critical thinking, which means individuals need to be information literate. The use of technology has brought forth a new lifestyle for people, which is highly different from the previous century. Given the characteristics of the new century, students need a new set of skills to make their way in a complex and constantly evolving future. These skills are mostly referred to as 21st century skills. A skills has been generated. The literature on 21st century skill is based on the assumption that the new century requires different skills for individuals to function effectively in every walk of life. It is well discussed and technological change have been rapid changing life in an unprecedented way. And after that move to next slide, that is the framework, skills and framework of 21st century. The literature on 21st century skills is quite rich and includes a number of skills. In some studies, the skills are listed individually, while in other studies, the skills are situated from framework. There are also various skills frameworks, and each of them highlights different 21st century skills. Of these studies, some are carried out by individual research and some are carried out by organization. Before moving on to what these skills are, some issues on the nature of these skills need to be discussed here. To begin with, though skills related to new technologies are present in all framework, they are not limited to technology. It tries to correct some of the misunderstandings about 21st century skills. First, 21st century skills are not all about technology. Technology is just a part of these skills. Second, 21st century skills are not all new skills imposed by high-tech companies. Most of these skills have been in demand for generations. The second issue is one of the relationship between knowledge and skills. The 21st century skills movement is sometimes the second issue is one of the relationships between knowledge and skills. The 21st century skills movement is sometimes criticized for ignoring content knowledge, although some frameworks such as Partnership for 21st Century Skills pay special attention to knowledge, since the skills in this framework are based on specific contents, knowledge and themes. On the one hand, the elite needs to know real knowledge. On the other hand, people need process-oriented skills that technology demands for them. This case poses a problem. The skill should not be denied of real knowledge. Wagner refers to those skills as survival skills and lists them as critical thinking and problem solving, agility and adaptability, collaboration and leadership, initiative and entrepreneurialism, assessing and analyzing information, effective oral and written communication, and curiosity and imagination. Grouping them makes it easier to see the scope of these skills based on 250 researches feedback, and it put the skill into four main categories: way of thinking creatively, critical thinking, problem solving, decision making; way of working, that is communication and collaboration; tools for working, that is information and communication technology ICT; and information literacy and skill for living in the world, citizenship, life and career, and personal and social responsibilities. Claro 2009 firstly grouped the skill in three main categories, that is ICT fundamental skills, ICT skills for learning, and 21st century skills. They define 21st century skills as necessary in the knowledge society, but suggest they do not necessarily require the use of ICT. These skills have three dimensions: information, communication, and ethics and social impact. The information dimension deals with the information in digital setting, such as assessing, organizing, and evaluating information. Sub skills of information literacy certainly, and the information dimension has two sub-dimensions: information as a source and information as a product. Sorry. It has two sub-dimensions: effective communication and collaboration, and virtual interaction. Allow a minute, just a wait. Sorry for interruption. And the ethics and social impact dimension is about ethical changes as well as globalization in the new century. Social responsibility and social impact are two sub-dimensions of this dimension, and the groups the skill into five main categories, that is analytic skills, critical thinking, problem solving, decision making, research, and inquiry; interpersonal skills, that is communication, collaboration, and leadership responsibility, the ability to execute initiative and self-direction and productivity; information processing, information literacy, media literacy, digital citizenship, ICT operation and concept. Thrilling and Fadel 2019 suggests three categories of 21st century skills outlined as follow: learning and innovative skills. Under this, 4 C's are there. After that, digital literacy skill and ICT, and career and life skills, that is flexibility and adaptability. No matter how these skills are termed or grouped, they all have to be do with dealing with complex world as we are living in. They mainly focus on complex thinking, learning, and communication skill, and they are hard to teach due to their complexity and the challenge of teaching and assessing them. Some organizations have invested a lot of regard, lot of effort. Through there are many organizations such as Partnership for 21st Century Skills, NCREL, Metairie Group, OECD, ISTE, which dwell on 21st century skills and suggest framework in general or in specific areas. P21's framework is the most detailed as well as being the most widely adapted. DEEP 2009. P21 provide a comprehensive framework for learning in the 21st century. It include content knowledge, expertise and literacies as well as specific skills. The framework is given in figure. As the rainbow figure above show and shown on your screen, students are to master some key subjects such as English, reading or language, world languages, art, mathematics, economics, science, geography, history, government and civics, and interdisciplinary themes that is global awareness, financial economic, business and entrepreneurial literacy, civic literacy, health literacy and environmental literacy. These are needed because 21st century skills are based on key academic subject knowledge. And next slide is "21st Century Standards". Just a minute. 21st Century Standards focuses on 21st century skills, content knowledge and expertise, builds understanding across and among core subjects. As 21st century interdisciplinary themes emphasizes deep understanding rather than shallow knowledge, engage students with the real world data, tools and expert they will encounter in college, on the jobs and in life. Students learn best when actively engaged in solving meaningful problems, allow for multiple measures of mastery. Most countries around the world have entered the 21st century skills with increased focus on and requirement for educational accountability expressed through a variety of assessment regimes and policies. Common to this direction is talk about standard in education. For example, there is talk about setting standards, preferring high standard and achieving low standard. Monitoring standards, that is emphasizing schools and teacher accountability. Rising standards, improving educational outcomes and reporting on standards, saying how well students are progressing in school. Talk about standards pervades current discussion about education, particularly for the focus and discussion of educational assessments. Next, what are the themes of 21st century skill? In addition to these subjects, we believe school must move beyond a focus on basic competency in core subject to promoting understanding of academic content at much higher level by weaving 21st century interdisciplinary theme into core subject. And the first theme is global awareness. Using 21st century skills, to understand and address global issues, learning from the working collaboratively and with individual representing diverse. Global awareness in the classroom involve teaching students about different nations and culture as well as their civic duties and rights both locally and globally. An ability to understand, respect, work well with people from diverse cultures is increased importance for social and academic success in an interconnected world. Learning from and working collaboratively with individuals representing diverse culture, religions and lifestyle in a spirit of mutual respect and open dialogue in personal, work and community context. Understanding other nations and cultures, including the use of non-English languages. The idea behind global awareness is to create global citizens who are open to those raised in different countries, cultures and religious setting. For teacher, it is a golden chance to open students' eyes to how everybody's decision in their own lives can impact the lives of people around the globe. And the most important is global awareness in the classroom. Global awareness has become such an important issue that teachers now have the learn about it in formal classes. Some universities offers hundreds of continuing education and independent studies courses for teachers. Has many courses for teachers that incorporate global awareness. They indicate not only the importance of global awareness but it is widespread adoption in many different areas of education. For example, global awareness is a part of the following diverse courses for teacher. In each case, the idea is to support teacher in developing model that teach culture, understanding and global awareness and promote and model digital citizenship and responsibilities. Sorry. And the next is financial, economy, business and entrepreneurial literacy. Knowing how to make appropriate personal economic choices, understanding the role of the economy in society, using entrepreneurial skills to enhance workplace productivity and career options. One of these themes is financial, economic, business, entrepreneurial literacy, which involve knowing how to make appropriate personal economic choices, understanding the role of the economy in society, and using entrepreneurial skills to enhance workplace productivity and career option. Next slide is civic literacy. Participating effectively in civic life through knowing how to stay informed and understanding governmental processes. It is one of the theme of 21st century skills. Exercising the rights and obligation of citizenships at local, state, national and global levels. Understanding the local and global implications of civic decisions. The knowledge and skills to participate effectively in civic life through knowing how to stay informed, understanding governmental processes and knowing how to exercise the rights and obligations of citizenship at local, state, national and global levels. Civic education empowers us to be well-informed, active citizen and gives chance to change the world around about our democracy and our constitution. For example, voting is a major responsibility if every citizen should take advantage of. And citizenship. As a citizen, we are required to follow the law of the federal, state and local government. If we disagree with a law or think public policy could be improved, it a great chance to get involved and have a voice in our government. And the next is health literacy. Health literacy, it is one of the theme of 21st century skills. Information and services in way that enhance health, understanding preventive physical and mental health measures including proper diet, nutrition, exercise, risk avoidance and stress reduction. Using available information to make appropriate health related decisions, stabilizing and monitoring personal and family health goals, understanding national and international public health and safety issues. Health literacy is the ability to get, process, understand and apply health information and services in order to make appropriate health decisions. It involves the application of a wide range of skills including reading, listening, numeracy, analytical and decision making skill to health situation. And the next theme is environmental skills. Environmental skills demonstrate knowledge and understanding of the environmental and the circumstances and conditions affecting it. Particularly is related to air, climate, land, food, energy, water and ecosystem. Demonstrate knowledge, understanding of society's impact on the natural world, that is population growth, population development, resource consumption rate, etc. Investigate and analyze environmental issues and make accurate conclusion about effective solutions. Take individual and collective action towards addressing environmental challenges, that is participating in global action, designing solutions that inspire action on environmental issues. Environmental literacy means that students must understand the ecological, economic and cultural connection between humans and the environment while recognizing the impact of their collective decisions. Learning and innovative skill, the 4C, that's the next slide. And Four C's are: number one is creativity and innovation. Second, critical thinking and problem solving. Third, communication. Number four, collaboration. Creativity and innovation. The first point, that is, learning and innovation skills are those that help to prepare students for lives that are increasingly more complex. Moreover, it helps them to become prepared for the difficult and ever-changing atmosphere of today's work environment and those of the future. To understand these skills, the 21st century curriculum presents the four C's, which stands for creativity and innovation, critical thinking and problem solving, communication and collaboration. Through creativity and innovation, there are many ways in which students could use new and inventive skills that will help them in their daily lives of the future. To think creatively, a number of ideas are suggested on. They suggest that teachers use a variety of methods in order to strike and creative ideas within the mind of their students. These new ideas will help students to think of new ideas that are different from those in the past. Once these ideas begin to form through creativity, students should try to make their ideas larger and understand how they could make the idea more concrete. These creative ideas should not be created independently but as group effort. In order to be successfully work in a group setting, to think creatively, students must be able to communicate their ideas to one another effectively, understand the input that is given from others, have new and original ideas, understand that there are new world limits that will affect their ideas and creativity, and learn through their failure. Through the using these methods to strike creativity in the classroom, teacher will be able to prepare students for the teamwork and innovation it will take for them to be successful in the fast-paced and innovative world of today and the future. Through next, that is critical thinking. Through critical thinking and problem solving, there are many ways in which students could learn to think critically and solve problems starting in the classroom in order to understand the situation that they are dealing with and how to deal with. Students must be able to apply many different types of reasoning, such as deductive and inductive reasoning, and more types of reasoning, system thinking. And system thinking is the way in which students understand how small parts create a complex and interactive whole. Moreover, students must learn to make judgment and decision about the situation that surround them. They must be able to evaluate and connect different pieces of information. And the next is communication. Through communication, students must be able to communicate with their teachers and other students in order to be an effective candidate in the competitive workforce of everyday life. In order to communicate effectively, they must be able to collect their thoughts and organize their thought while speaking, writing and communicating non-verbally. Moreover, students must be able to listen in a way that helps them to understand meaning. And students must also know how to use various media and technology sources that will help them to be successful and further understand which sources are valuable and which are not. Students must understand how to communicate in all type of environment that they may encounter. And the next force is collaboration. Through collaboration, students must be able to work effectively with other students in order to reach their goal. And students are able to work in team. They must understand that they are a team that must take responsibility for their work together. Since students will face many situations in the future where they must work collaboratively, they must be able to effectively work with the people who are around them. And here are some examples of lesson plans that demonstrate the forces. Students collect newspaper and magazine article in a small group or social or environmental issues. In a small group, they choose an issue that theme for a poem. They use words and phrases from the articles to create a poem. This will help 4th grade students to demonstrate originality and cooperation by working in a small group. And the another example is, in a small group, students make a plan to involve students in making technology decisions in a school. In order to make this plan, students will gather information through survey, stabilizing a students' advisory committee, using students to help provide teach, support or other services to the school. Evaluating cost and value ratios and fundraising proposals to support their recommended strategy. This helps students to frame, analyze and synthesize information in order to solve problem and answer question. And on screen some of the forces are there that was explained earlier by me. After there is some example of global society. After that, information media and technology skills. 1 minute, just a minute. Where is the skills? Yes, information media and technology skills. It is one of the skills of 21st century skill. Under that there are 3 literacy is there: information literacy, media literacy and ICT. People in the 21st century live in a technology and media surfaced environment marked by various characteristics, that is access to an abundance of information, rapid changes in technology tools, the ability to collaborate and make individual contribution on an unprecedented skills. It is to be effective in the 21st century. Citizens and workers must be able to exhibit a range of functional and critical thinking skills related to information media and technology. The first is information literacy. Access and evaluate information. Access information efficiently, on time and effectively with sources. Evaluate information critically and competently. Use and manage information. Use information accurately and creatively for the issue or problem at hand. Manage the flow of information from a wide variety of sources. apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical legal issues surrounding the access and use of information. Next skill is media literacy. Analyze media. Understand both how and why media messages are constructed and for what purposes. Examine how individuals interpret messages differently, how values and points of view are included or excluded, and how media can influence belief and behaviors. Apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical legal issue surrounding the access and use of media. Create media product. Understand and utilize the most appropriate media creation tools, characteristics and convention. Understand and effectively utilize the most appropriate expression and interpretation in diverse multicultural environments. Information, communication and technology literacy. Apply technology effectively. Use technology as a tool to research, organize, evaluate and communicate information. Use digital technology, that is computers, PDAs, media players, GPS, etc. Communication, networking tools and social network. Social networks appropriately to access, manage, integrate, evaluate and create information to successfully function in a knowledge economy. And 21st century life and career skills. Flexibility and adaptability. Today's life and work environments require far more than thinking skills and content knowledge. The ability to navigate the complex life and work environments in the global competitive information age requires students to pay attention to developing adequate life and career skills. Flexibility and adaptability. Adapt to change. Adapt to varied roles, job responsibilities, schedules and context. Work effectively in a climate of ambiguity and changing priorities. Work and be flexible. Incorporate feedback effectively. Deal positively with praise, setbacks and criticism. Understand, negotiate and balance diverse views and beliefs to reach workable solutions, particularly in multicultural environments. Initiative and self-direction. Manage goals and time. Set goals with tangible and intangible success criteria. Balance tactical, that is short term, and strategy, long term goals. Utilize time and manage workload efficiently. Work, be self-directed learner. Go beyond basic mastery of skills and or curriculum to explore and expand one's own learning and opportunity to gain expertise. Next, social and cross-cultural skills that interact effectively with others. Know when it is appropriate to listen and when to speak. Conduct themselves in a respectable professional manner. Work effectively in diverse teams. Respect cultural difference and work effectively with people from a range of social and cultural backgrounds. Respond open-mindedly to different ideas and values. Leverage social and cultural differences to create new ideas and increase both innovation and quality of work. Productivity and accountability. Manage projects, set and meet goals, even in the face of obstacles and completing pressures. Prioritize, plan and manage work to achieve the intended results. Sorry. Allow a minute. Sorry for disturbance. Produce result. Demonstrate additional attributes associated with producing high quality products, including the abilities to work positively and ethically, manage time and projects effectively, multitask, participate actively as well as be reliable and punctual, collaborate and cooperate effectively with team, and the next is leadership and responsibility. And the 21st century skills curriculums are English, mathematics, art, geography, science, social studies, world language and etc. Thank you. The only skills that will be important in the 21st century skill is the skill of learning new skills.